Hi, this is James of Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to talk about Upstairs Downstairs, which is an expansion for Obsession by Acanta Games. This will allow you to have a new house, and when you're playing with the components in this expansion, you can't just play with the house separately because it's intertwined with this. You can play up to 6 players in this game. You don't have to play up to 6 players. You could play this house with less, but it's nice that you can play a huge player count in this box. There's a lot in this little expansion. This is a big expansion for the game. So I'm just going to give you an overview of what comes with it. There's a ton of really good rule videos out there and other resources. Just going to show you what comes with it. Then we're going to come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so this is what comes with Obsession Upstairs Downstairs. You get a lot of stuff. All of this stuff is actually to replace some of the first edition stuff. So we're just going to go over some of the things that are new that you get in the game itself. You're going to get this new house. So this house, Howard. And this one can only be played with the Upstairs Downstairs expansion. Mainly for a couple different reasons, but you also get the cook in the game. So there's going to be several new little meeples that are going to be introduced, and the cook is one of them. So that is the advantage that House Howard gets. It gets to start with a cook. The cook is represented by this short orange little guy right here. And this is going to be used to attract elite guests and help with the family reputation. So when you use this one, it's always going to increase the reputation of your family, and that's really helpful for the cook. There's also going to be added a hall boy. This little hall boy is basically going to enhance the monetary favor. Alternately, the hall boy may accompany a carriage or attendant for an elite guest. So this one's also very versatile and helps with procuring money in the game. The next one up, you're going to get a head housemaid. So here's the head housemaid. The head housemaid basically is used to screen invitation favors. Alternately, the head housemaid may also attend elite guests. So also very versatile. And finally is going to be the useful man in the game. Now the little useful man in the game is used to help set up and break down for the local village fair and assist with renovation projects. And these guys will be very sought after, and they go into with the rest of the servants out there that you can pick up or get throughout the game. This is one of my favorite because or the hall boy, because it always increases the reputation by 1 no matter what if you use the cook, which I really like. And the hall boy, no matter what, you're going to get 100 lira, I think it's called, no matter what. So I like those guys a lot. They're really good. You also get a new set of the victory point cards for the game, which is nice. New entire deck. A really nice deck of objective cards. So more objectives that you can get throughout the game. Really huge deck of those. You're going to get a huge deck of new gentry to play in the game, which is always nice. And a lot of new tiles to get throughout the game, which is really nice. Oops. Just a ton of different ones here. Like this one here I really like. That is a huge reward on this one. So there's some really cool tiles that you get in the game. Like I said, you have so many gentry that you get that you can use throughout the game, which is really nice. Just so many of these. And these are really what make the game. This is largely a hand management game. So having the variety of these different ones out that you can pick up and use throughout the game is wonderful. You also have these milestones, and you have the Builder's Market Reserve. So here are what some of the milestones look like. There's a lot of them. And let's go over this Builder's Market Reserve tile here. So here's your Builder's Market Reserve tile. And after season 2, which is going to go over 4 seasons, you're going to move all your PR1 tiles to this. So you're going to clean them up. It's going to go on here. And like in the base game, this is going to be the areas that you can, it basically cleans up that bottom row of available tiles to help get some of the more expensive tiles out and stuff. And this one says after season 1, move all the service tiles to this location. All future service tiles are placed here, which is another way of clearing up the board. So that's nice in there. This game also lets you play up to 6 players now if you have this expansion. If you want to play 6 players, you have to use the expansion to do it. And it also allows for more solo play. And just basically, you just get a lot of really cool stuff with this game. So, not really explaining how you're going to be integrating this into the game itself. I'm just showing you what you get with it. Just to show you how much value you're going to get with it. And then we're going to go back up to the table here, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts here. So upstairs, downstairs. This is a great expansion for Obsession. This adds more complexity to the game, which generally I'm not a big fan of all the time when the base game is fairly complex on its own. However, this is fun. There is a lot more opportunities in the game, and it adds a lot more variety to the game. There's a little rut you could get into in the game if you're starting first season. This one breaks it up a little bit. The other house expansion, Wessex expansion, helps break that up a little bit too, but this is a really good job. I also love all the extra gentry you get in this. I like all the different new servants that you can have in the game. The cook is my favorite. I really like that one a lot. Just really great. If you like Obsession, or love Obsession, this is going to be just pretty much a must-have expansion. Now, a couple caveats with this expansion, though. It does add complexity. You have to know how to play Obsession before you use this expansion. So that means if you have people new to the game, you should, in my opinion, not include this expansion. You should let them explore Obsession, get used to Obsession, and then if they like Obsession, then put in this expansion. This expansion is basically for experienced players. So if you have an experienced player group of Obsession, or you have people who like the game and want to get into it, this is pretty much an expansion you want to auto pick up. So that's my thoughts on Upstairs Downstairs expansion. Thank you for watching.